Thank you, friends. Thank you, friends. Can I just start by saying, as you know, a little while ago, Mr. Shorten contacted me, and I thank him. I thank him very much in the spirit in which he made that call, and I thank him very much for his kind remarks to me and to Jenny and to our family, and I would like to wish him and Chloe and his family all the best and God's blessings. I have always believed in miracles. I'm standing with the three biggest miracles in my life here tonight. And tonight we've been delivered another one. How good is Australia? And how good are Australians? This is the best country in the world in which to live. And it's those Australians that we have been working for the last 5.5 years since we came to government under Tony Abbott's leadership back in 2013. It has been those Australians who have worked hard every day. They have their dreams, they have their aspirations. To get a job, to get an apprenticeship, to start a business, to meet someone amazing, to start a family, to buy a home, to work hard and provide the best you can for your kids, to save for your retirement, and to ensure that when you're in your retirement that you can enjoy it because you've worked hard for it. These are the quiet Australians who have won a great victory tonight. Thank you. Because it's always been about them. It's always been, for those of you watching this at home tonight, for me and for my government, for all of my team, it's all about you. Tonight is not about me, or it's not about even the Liberal Party. Tonight is about every single Australian who depends on their government to put them first. And so, friends, that is exactly what we are going to do. Our government will come together after this night and we will get back to work, just as Gladys Berejiklian got back to work here in New South Wales just a few months ago. And that is our task, and that is my undertaking to Australians from one end of the country to the other. I said that I was going to burn for you, and I am, every single day. So let me talk about some of our other miracles tonight. Melissa McIntosh out there in Lindsay. Phil Thompson up there in Townsville and Herbert. Bridget Archer down there in Bass. The big unit, Gav Pearce down there in Braddon. Terry Young up there in Longman in Brisbane. Sarah Richards, we're bringing back Macquarie. But in saying that, can I also say thank you to some great service, and I hope will continue to be service, at least in a number of these cases. Can I start off by saying thank you to Tony Abbott for your service to this country. And to Sarah Henderson and Chris Cruther and Warren Mundine, who are still in there, and we've still got votes to count, and they're not stepping back. Can I thank them very much for the hard campaign that they have fought. To all of those in the seats that we held going into this campaign, who had to work hard to ensure that as a result of their incredible efforts they were able to be returned tonight, can I particularly thank Jason Wood, Michael Suka, David Coleman down in Banks, Lucy Wicks up there in Robertson, pretty much the whole state of Queensland. How good's Queensland? I never thought I'd hear that in this room in New South Wales, this close to Origin, I got to tell you. But particularly to Bert Van Manen, to Peter Dutton, Trevor Evans, Luke Howarth, Michelle Landry, good old Ken O'Dowd, Warren Ench up there, right in the top, all of our Queensland members. I want to thank you. And we've got some great new members coming in as well. Dr. Katie Allen, she's down there in Higgins. Dr. Fiona Martin is here with us in Reid. Professor Celia Hammond over there in the west coming in Turton. Pat Conahan up there in Cowper. And Angie Bell up there on the Gold Coast. I want to thank all of my candidates, all of my members, all of you who have worked so hard to get them where we've been able to come to tonight on behalf of all of those Australians that we work for and we serve, and we do it humbly and we do it in great appreciation. I particularly want to thank a number of people who have been instrumental in tonight's result. I want to start by thanking Gladys Berejiklian, Stephen Marshall, the Premier of South Australia, and Will Hodgman, the Premier of Tasmania. They have led by example in their great victories, and they've shown us the way at a federal level. And they have worked so hard for us all around. Glad, particularly here in my home state. Thank you so much. And campaigning without drawing a breath, the great John Howard and Jeanette Howard. I, of course, want to thank all of my leadership team who have served so well and so loyally. To Michael McCormick and all of our team at the Nationals. To the Big Mac, as I like to call him, Michael McCormick, and to Bridget McKenzie. Thank you to all of those in the Nationals for the great job you've done in supporting us. We're a tremendous coalition, and we will be as we reform our government after tonight. I also want to thank Josh Frydenberg, my deputy, and to Amy and their kids. Josh is a great mate, and he's been a tremendous treasurer and a great deputy leader. And well done down there in Melbourne, Josh. You've held the whole team together, and we thank you, and I thank you very much. He has a pretty good budget too. Back in surplus next year. And of course to Matthias Cormann, who's been our Minister in Residence up in Queensland, and to Simon Birmingham, who has been our campaign spokesperson. But another person I particularly want to thank tonight is Greg Hunt. Greg Hunt is an outstanding health minister, and he stood up down there in Flinders, and it's great to have you back, mate. There's a lot of people to thank, but Andrew Hurst, our federal director, Hursty, and of course to Nick Greiner, who is a great son of New South Wales, our federal president, together with Andrew Burns, our federal treasurer. I thank him very much, and all the state directors around the country. They have run an outstanding campaign. They have set a new mark, a new model, a new way for us to campaign as a Liberal and National team. And this has really set an entirely new benchmark, Hursty, and I want to thank you for your leadership of our CHQ. To my own team and my own staff, can I thank the Cunk, John Kunkel, my Chief of Staff. Can I thank you, Ron Finkelstein, my PPS, Andrew Carswell leading the media team. And can I also send a long thank you over the Nullarbor over to Benny Morton, who's been with me every step of the way, and all of my colleagues. It remains only to thank those who have been so close to me all of my life. Mary and John Morrison are here tonight, my parents and my brother Alan and his wife Susie. My mother-in-law Beth is here. They're just over here on the left. And Gary and Michelle, you all got to know Gary. How good's Gary Warren? Amazing fella. It's great to have you all here, and Jenny's family and Cecily and Rob. And my brother Alan, who I've mentioned Alan. We shared a room tour in university. You've probably heard me tell that story about 20 times. But to the dearest of my family who are with me here tonight, to my beautiful miracle girls, Abby and Lily. Thank you. And to the woman I fell in love with in my teens, and it's never let up. And now Australia has fallen in love with her, Jenny Morrison. So, friends, we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do, and we're going to get back to work. We're going to get back to work for the Australians that we know go to work every day, who face those struggles and trials every day. They're looking for a fair go, and they're having a go, and they're going to get a go from our government. Every single day, they are who we'll have right in front of us as we put in place and continue the policies which we know will keep our economy strong, to guarantee the essentials that Australians rely on, that'll keep Australians safe and secure, and most importantly, that will keep Australians together. We are an amazing country of amazing people. God bless Australia.